vision for...
We realized that quite some time ago. And I think in today's world, it's quite easy to be able to abandon your values because some people are proving that it's easier to get to the top by, lying. I'm sure the fall from that is quite monumental. But my wife said to me very early on in our relationship, if you live your life by truth, it's the most efficient way to live.
Okay, let me get this straight. Okay, so Harry, truth and values. So if you live your life by truth, your wife taught you, right? Excellent. So again, I actually asked this question even when your wife went on the podcast. It looks like she's really trained you well, because the same questions and statements I'm hearing you ask in this particular summit. Okay. Did you think about these values when you were trashing and saying that you wanted to unalive your book? Values were there? Or when you said that you were excited about seeing Prince William balding because his looks were going away in the book and in the interviews?
His alarming baldness, more advanced than my own. His famous resemblance to Mummy, which was fading with time.
Were you excited about the fact that you were talking ill about your whole family? You attacked your father's wife's character in your book?
A marriage, and you wrote, I even wanted Camilla to be happy. Maybe she'd be less dangerous if she was happy.
Mm-hmm.
How was she dangerous?
Because of the need for her to rehabilitate her image.
That made her dangerous?
That made her dangerous because of the connections that she was forging within the British press. And there was open willingness on both sides to trade of information.
So these are few examples of not having values, okay? Because the basic fundamental values of life is starting, what's the basic? The basic fundamental values. It's not business. I'm not talking about business values. Family values, okay? Now, I feel for people who genuinely have problems with their families, who families threw them out or treated them ill or abandoned them when they were young. I mean, these are real issues where I understand if they come out and say family values are missing. You have been coddled all your life. You didn't have to have any job. You have been taken care of by your entire family. And you seemed very content and happy to live in the royal family up until the fact your wife came into your life. I mean, that's the change we saw. Okay, this is again all in my opinion. So that's why the values thing doesn't make any sense. Now let's go to the next one. Yeah. So family values you don't have, guys, both of you, right? Family, you have abandoned your families and cut off from them. No idea what values you are talking about. So let's get to family values. First, apply what you're talking. We'll believe you. Truth.
So yes, we will continue to live our life by truth, and we will continue to stand up for what we believe in, the difference between right and wrong. And almost like, especially when it comes to mental health, I find it fascinating that when you are in a position similar to mine, if you do speak up, that the people in those positions of power, in the media, whatever, that criticize you, thinking that they're going to silence you, clearly don't realize that the importance of the fact that if they do try to criticize you and silence you, there is a need and a desire to continue to speak more. You also...
Your vision for...
The amount of stories and lies that you guys have made up. I think, Harry, if you are actually truthful, you don't have to keep saying it. I don't understand why you guys love the word truth and authentic. Just because you keep saying you're truthful and you're authentic and you live your life truthfully, no one's buying it after what you guys did. Because actions speak louder than words, and your actions are despicable, unfortunately.